Hey guys, this is Soldier Girl. I'm going to try to make this quick because this is not a rant. This is not a rant. The title says this is not a rant. This is not a rant. Okay? I just got back from Walgreens and it's just honestly, it's a case of misguided, miscommunication, lack of knowledge of a coupon policy. That's all it really resorts to. Now, is it intentional or is it on purpose? Do they really not know their policies, or are they pretending as if they don't know it, just so they don't have to give us deals that are there, right? Just so that we're not walking out with their stuff for free. Who knows? So anyways, I went because I have two $10 Ultimate Flora Registry Rewards. I want to roll them into the Eternal Blue, okay? Two different transactions, no need for fillers because you have one item and one manufacturer coupon, our registry reward. I paid 78 cents here and 78 cents here, got another $2 reward. I'll probably do the same thing and get more Ultimate Flora. Okay, now also, you guys know all week long I've been getting the Cortaid, my coupon. Somebody asked where I got the coupon from, and honestly I don't know. A lot of it's because I clip my coupons as soon as I can. And I don't know where they come from. Only way I would know is if I check the database, and I don't usually do that. I just use the coupons. Anyways, I've been using this coupon all week long. All week long, okay? These are on sale at Walgreens, $2.99, buy one, get one free, which I think is freaking great because some weeks ago when Rob was talking about Moneymaker deal with these were like $3 or $4. And usually when they have a BOGO deal, they mark the hell up out of the first item, so that if you're not paying full price from the second one, you're at least paying half. And so in this case, these are $2.99. And so when you use one of these coupons, you're going to get the items both for free, which I think is great. I'm using all my coupons this week. I'm actually glad I didn't use them back then because at least they're free. All right, and so I went to the same store I went to last night. The cashier, she said, oh, we got a memo, blah, blah, blah. We can't do it. We can't adjust coupons down. Go get your manager. Manager comes back. He adjusted down. No big deal. Go back today. Different cashier, he tells me, oh, okay, well, it's beeping. Obviously, it's beeping because you have to adjust it down. And he says, huh, I'm almost done. Okay, baby. And so he calls his manager, whatever he does with what the little worker bee is supposed to do. He calls his manager. And manager says, oh, we don't adjust coupons down anymore, blah, blah, blah. He tells me, okay, manager said we can't adjust coupons down. He said, or you might have to add something. I said, add like what? He said, I don't know, like a candy bar. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to pay an additional $150 for an item that should be free. I said, exactly did like this. That don't make sense to me. Like, that don't make sense. He said, I don't know, whatever. So I said, okay, fine, let's just take it off, you know, whatever. So he's bringing up my Eternal Blues and formulating. I go, okay. I go over to the cosmetic desk because the lady over there is the one that helped me last night. Maybe she can do this for me, whatever. So she says the same thing. No, we can't. Da, 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 da. I said, you did it for me last night. Your manager came and adjusted. So she says, yeah, I know. So she calls the manager a different manager. He says, no, we can't do it. We can no longer adjust coupons down, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, did you guys amend your coupon policy? Because as of today, as of the copy that I have, which is the most current one that you guys have online, you guys can still adjust coupons down to match the amount of the item, and I have to pay sales tax, whatever. He says, no. I said, well, you guys probably should amend your policy. He's like, oh, well, they sent out this memo nationwide. I said, if you're sending stuff out nationwide, it should be in your policy. And he's like, no, I don't think it's in the current policy, whatever. And I go, okay, well, I have a question for you. I said, do you have a copy of your policy? And so he goes back to their office or whatever, and he comes back and he says, oh, and I checked online, and we still don't. And I said, okay. And he says, but, you know, you can't go back there because it's for employees only. I'm like, okay, go, whatever. And so I go, okay, well, I have another question for you. I said, on the buy one, get one free deal, can you use one coupon or two? And he said, one. I said, okay, now, basically, two of the concerns I have with you today are tonight, you have told me no, when in fact the answers are yes, according to your coupon policy. And honestly, you guys, I think it's bull crap. I think it's sad that I think that we're held to a high standard as couponers to know these policies. Not only do we have to know your policy, Walgreens, but we have to know CVS, Rite Aid, Walmart, what else? Target. We have to know all these multiple stores at one time. But Walgreens, sweetie, baby doll, you only have to know yours. Is that too freaking much to ask? I think it sucks. I think it sucks. But like I said, this is not a rant. No, it's not a rant. So anyways, he doesn't. I said, okay, well, cool, whatever. You know, I said, let me get your corporate number. I said, I just want to call and confirm because it's in you're telling me one thing and your policy says something completely different. So he gives me the number, 1-800-Walgreens. I call, go to my car and I call. Young lady, very, very nice, very pleasant. And she says, oh, you know, I don't have any knowledge of us, you know, changing our policy. And she goes on to read the policy for me. She reads the part about the buy one, get one free. And it was nice that she wanted to read it to me because it's stuff I already know. And so she says, yeah, according to our policy, there's been no changes. You know, I can take your number and have someone call you, blah, blah, blah. She takes my number. Whether they call me or not, you guys, is irrelevant because honestly, I don't care. I'm right and the guy was wrong. And so honestly, she told me this and I was like, okay, I went back into boast. I'm not going to even lie with you guys. I went back into freaking boast to say basically that, you know what, I called your corporate and according to your corporate, you're wrong. And so yeah, I knew he wasn't going to freaking give it to me. I freaking knew this guy was not going to freaking give me what I wanted, which was my freaking free court date. I knew he wasn't. But I went in because I wanted to just be like, hey, you're wrong. And that was it, basically. So he was like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, I'm sorry. You know, don't be sorry. I said, don't be sorry because I'll go to Walgreens up the road and I'll get it. Of course, I didn't go tonight because I'm too freaking tired. So, but yeah, like I said, it's not a rant. Another thing I got from Walgreens was there. Now I have these coupons already, $3 off the Zyrtex. This one does have a restriction on excludes trial size. I know Target has a coupon on their site. They just added $3 off any Zyrtec. I think it might have a restriction of 12 count at least. And so $6 off this is not a bad deal. It's something that you use. Got my Palmers from CVS. I still have to spend 18 more bucks, but I'm gonna try to find these. So yeah, that's it. Nothing else I can add. I hope this wasn't too long for you guys, and I will see you all at a later time. Same channel.